Hey everybody, this is Stitch1993. Welcome back. Today we're doing another toy review. You're probably asking, most of the previous videos we've done have been unboxing and toy reviews. However, unfortunately, with this next month's of review, all of them have already been out of the box. I've owned them for quite a while, so the boxes are gone and no more. So we will just be going over the toy itself. And since these are a Lego product, I will also be showing all the parts of where they can be disassembled and of course reassembling them. So today we're doing Nepol and Shimmy from Galidor, Defenders of the Outer Dimension. The toy line started in 2002 and only ran for 1 year as far as I know. There was a show that was on Fox around the same time, live action show. The plot summary is Nick Bluetooth, who was the main character in one of the two main human characters, found the trans-dimensional realm transporter, TDR, or TDN, trans-dimensional, it was a ship, and was transported to different faraway galaxy where he met up with, of course, First Gen, and then your PDs and Shimmy, Nepal, and the rest, all trying to find pieces to basically an egg to help save Galidor. So Nepal was considered the fighter of the group. He was the shortest character, and he was also the shortest figurine out of all of the main figurines, standing at only just under 7 inches. And Shimmy also standing at close to 6.5 if you include the seat. First one we're going to look at is Nepal. There were two versions of Nepal that came out. The one that I have here that came with his Shimmy, and then there was another one with a different color variation, and was just packaged with just him in it. So as far as I know, they both have, though, the same articulation and special feature. And what I mean by special feature is on the back of Nepal's head, he has this one spoke standing out that is on a little lever, and if you pull that, his goggles go down, his little visor goes down. Now, Nepal has several locations of movement, several joints, and he also, as you can see, also has other places where you can, like any Lego toy, to an extent, kind of make your own figurine. So this shield can come out, and he also has a hole there. And then all the almost all the pieces are interchangeable with every figurine. So all the figurines can hold weapons. All the figurines can swap heads and body parts. So we're going to go over first the joints, and then we'll disassemble to show all the different pieces. Now this is the only piece on the pole that is of a different material. It is latex rubber. The rest is made out of plastic. His staff here is of a clear mold and just kind of snaps out of his hand like that. Stands at just about the same height as the pole is. And it's cleared, see-through. I don't even think there's even any frost. Maybe a bit here at the top. And then here's the other end. So he does, of course, have full rotation of his neck, joints in his shoulders, and he has swivels in his elbows as well as his hands. So his hands and his elbows cannot be moved in any direction except for left or right. Same with his legs. He has joints in his hips. However, his knees can only swivel, and there is no movement in his feet. The bottom of his feet can connect to regular Lego base plates, but the joints cannot work with any toy. I don't even think they can work with Bionicle toys. So let's go ahead and take him apart. Nepal has 5 pieces, not including his plate and his staff. He has, of course, his head, the 2 arms, and his legs and feet. The legs and knee cannot be removed, nor can the arms be removed from the elbows. He has, other than the 4 main joints holes, he has one in the front and the one in the back. His little fur top can also come off and be placed on just as such. Nepal stands perfectly like all the figurines in this series. There is no issue with standing them up or even posing them. And as I said before, they can fit, at least Nepal can fit what appears on any regular Lego base plate with some proper adjustment, so that even be able to help with posing him even in more ways. So we're going to go ahead and put that back in. So tell me, guys, was Nepal your favorite character in the show, or which was your favorite character? Honestly, my favorite was Jin. He's a robot, and we'll be covering him in a later episode. So I'm going to put him off to the side right now. And the next is Shimmy. And I don't really remember Shimmy from the show that much. It was a low-budget show, so I think Shimmy only showed up in maybe a handful of episodes. He definitely didn't show up in the first 5 or so. So he was a later addition to the show. Shimmy has multiple points of articulation, including his neck, but not his head. He can move at both the hips and the knees. His feet, however, do not have any joints. He has these 2 side robotic arms that can only move up and down. The clamps, however, cannot be moved in any other direction. And then he has 2 knee joints, really, and a hip joint, which can all be rotated and moved to the desire. And again, the back feet also do not have joints in them. The seat can also be removed, and it can swivel. And of course, Shimmy, like Nepal, can be posed in many different ways. So, also his breastplate on the top of his head can be removed, just like Nepal's can. And you'll see he has a joint hole right here. And we'll go ahead and take him apart fully. So, he basically has, I want to say about, and I'll recount, but he has about 12 pieces to him. He has, not including the breastplate and the seat, but he has the 2 arms, of course the torso, the 2 legs, which can be removed at the hips, 2 back hips that can be removed, including at knee joint 1 and knee joint 2 for both. And then again, you get his head can be removed and his seat can be removed. So 13 pieces, not including the breastplate. Other than the joint holes that were already used, he has one at the front chest here as well as the bottom. He also has a one where a tail would be. However, the figurine does not have a tail, although you can make one with the other pieces. So as you can see, I've rearranged some of the pieces here, and he poses just fine. And the seat can seat Nepal, and I'll go ahead and take that seat off so you can get a better look. And it does have ridges on both sides that kind of plant firmly in place right there. And the seat even has a joint on it as well. So that is Nepol and Shimmy with Galidor, Defenders of the Outer Dimension. Throughout this month of September, we will be looking at more of the figurines. The only ones that we won't be looking at is going to be the human characters, which is Nicholas Bluetooth and Allegra. Just because I don't have a full figurine of either, and right now they're selling pretty expensive on eBay. About a year ago they were pretty cheap, but going for about $12 to $15 for each figurine. But in the last couple months they've gone up to between $20 and $30 a piece for figurines. Nepol and Shimmel, same thing. They're going for, last time I checked, I want to say close to maybe $30 to $40. If you can find one that has all the pieces or loose, you probably can get it for maybe $20. But for one in the package, definitely $40 to maybe even $50 for that. So that concludes this review. Let me know what your favorite character was, and if you even watched the show. And until next time, thank you and have a good day.